Welcome to Season 1 of the Blooming From Within podcast, where we connect ourselves with the discovery energy of summer so we can be divinely guided on our path. Every season invites us to stay in touch with nature, so therefore with ourselves. We are nature. Summer opens us to new opportunities that invite the learners from within to step out and lead. We will continuously discover and challenge our beliefs in order to become our highest self. I hope you enjoy listening to my weekly episodes as much as I enjoyed recording them. Hello, you beautiful souls. I hope you're all doing well. Today, I'm coming back with an episode about connection. It's actually a second part of the episode of connection. The last one was a little bit fiery, and I thought to come back and just wrap it up because that episode was really, I recorded it when I had a rough time, and it was just the energy with all the shifts and the change that's still happening. But I now have a better spectrum for this episode, and I really want to talk more about friendships, how I'm trying to make friends, and how I'm actively trying. So how I put in the work and try to make it happen. And I also want to talk about connection with family, and it's just going to be a really fun episode, and I just can't wait to dive in. So let's settle in. Let's take 2 deep breaths together. Let's set an intention and close your eyes. Soften into your body. And when you're ready, inhale. And let it go. Inhale. And release it out. For me, taking a deep breath just resets my tone, and it just gives me that a little bit of energy to live more as myself, and it just reminds me that I'm held by earth, and it just reminds me that how exciting it is to live right now, and how exciting it is to live. How exciting it is to simply be here and live moment by moment. So I'm just inviting you to reflect on this and to see how you feel whenever you have a low moment, and especially at this time when the change is happening so fast, when you feel that you're not grounded and just feeling low. Just remember that Earth is holding you and how exciting it is. And just remember that you are here and you're doing a great job. You're making it happen. It's happening. It's already happening. Just don't overthink it. It's already happening. I got inspired to record this episode after I had a live stream with Lucy from the Ray of Light podcast. I explained in the last episode that I'm recording intuitively now, and it's going to be more with the flow, going with the flow. So, yes, today it's my second episode, going with the flow. So, I'm really excited. So, I had a live stream with Lucy and it was amazing. It's just, my heart feels so full now, and it was actually a big step for me to talk with someone live. So I'm actually really comfortable now talking on the camera and actually I just know that I can edit if something is not okay, or I can just record it one more time. But when you're just in front of someone else, it's just a different story. So it was a big step for me. So I want to talk about the story behind this live stream and how this was actually planned. So it was actually a step for me. I'm just going to make more steps so I can get comfortable with talking with people, and this is all, I'm doing this all for connection, and I'm on my journey to finding people that resonate with me. So I'm just putting in the work, and I'm just starting with what's comfortable or what's a little bit uncomfortable, but not too much, so it can be actually doable. So if you also want to make friends and to build fulfilling relationships with people and to find your people, and you have already done the healing work, and you have a relationship with yourself, so that's the first part. You need to work with yourself so you have a background, and you need to have this to be your best friend, so you don't need to rely on someone else for that love. You need to give yourself the love and to be your friend. And if you're also on this journey as me to finding friends, for me the first step was to start talking with people. At first, just normal conversations about school or, I don't know, day-to-day life, not that vulnerable. So I think you should start with, every time you want to make the next step, just make it a little bit uncomfortable, not too much, so it can be doable for you. And after you get comfortable with just talking about random stuff or just talking about what feels comfortable, you just find some people that you trust, and you can start with your family or just a friend that you know from a longer time, and or maybe just someone you just met and you know that you won't meet him anymore, or and after you find a person that you feel that can hold the conversation, you can just get a little bit vulnerable. So just getting a bit inward. And I feel that I'm in this stage where I'm actually doing the vulnerable conversations, and I'm starting to transition to the next phase. But I want to talk a little more about this vulnerability, because I feel that it can be really hard to start and to trust in other people. For me, vulnerable conversations started online, and for me, it was easier to be vulnerable on social media. It was for me, I don't know, I can't speak from another perspective, but I know what it worked for me. So just take what resonates and leave what it just doesn't work for you. So as I have a little Instagram account, I just started to be more vulnerable over there. So to actually record myself talking and not just writing. You can start with just writing it and just saying your story in this form, and then as you get more comfortable, you can speak more, use your voice. For me, this was a big step because I just was scared to use my voice. Even when I was little, I was a shy kid, and it was really hard for me to use my voice and speak what I needed. And this is how I started. And also, if you follow some people and you resonate with them, just maybe you could ask them for help, or just send them a message and maybe have a little conversation. And maybe for me, I'm really grateful for the internet because it gave me this opportunity to find souls that I resonate with, and I feel it really aligns. You can make a conversation, a vulnerable conversation, without giving the names. So you can speak just with emotions without naming places or people. I just felt like this and I did that. Or I don't know, for me it's really about having a vulnerable conversation, talking about internal things, not really external. And I try to, when I talk about the external things, I try to not name people because I don't want to hurt anyone. And it just worked for me. And after I got a bit comfortable with talking about my story and just doing this on a daily basis, I just started to be more vulnerable with my family. And for you, this could be completely opposite. You could be more vulnerable with your family if it feels more comfortable. But for me, it was a little bit different. So I just chose to start with social media because it just felt comfortable for me. And I think it just felt comfortable because I didn't know who would listen to my story, and I just knew that I don't have that many followers. So it just, after some time, I just realized that many people don't really listen to what I put on there. So now I can actually have a vulnerable conversation on social media. And now I want to bring that into my family and to have that vulnerability with my parents. And now that I'm going in holiday just with my parents, I just want to focus on that, to really build a home. So to really stay with them and to talk with them and to have vulnerable conversations and just to spend quality time with them. And that's all about connection, just spending quality time with someone you love and just sending the love, because love is the highest frequency we can be at, and it can heal everything. So I healed my voice with love, not with hate. And I just started to see that I have something to say, and I started to love my voice even more. And I started to realize that actually I love speaking, and actually I'm not shy. it's just a limiting belief that I had, and it just completely changed my perspective. It changed my perspective in many ways, and now I just love talking. This is why I have this podcast. This is why I just do all my work, because I want to help people step into their power and realize that life, it's actually incredible, and we just need to experience it moment by moment, day by day. So the next step, after you're comfortable with vulnerable conversations with people that are near you, this is what my plan is now. I don't really know. I think that this will change, but it will definitely be a step for me. So I feel that if I want to make new friends, I need to meet new people, because I feel that the people that know me for some time, they think that I'm a past version of myself, and I want to meet new people that don't know me, so they can see me as this version of myself, and I just want to start something new. So with that being said, to meet new people, I need to go to new places. So I need to find new activities and new hobbies, or maybe old hobbies that I've done alone and now I want to do in a group with people. And maybe this will be the next step after I come back from the 2-week holiday, but maybe it will change. I don't know. It's just unfolding. I'm just waiting for the next whispers, and I'm just staying connected to what's now. I'm focusing on family time, connection with my family, and vulnerable conversations with my parents. And then I will see the next step. And I really like oracle cards for this guidance. I did an oracle spread every day for the last 2 weeks, and it really whispered me that I don't need to do this all alone. And this was the first nudge for the live stream, the oracle cards. I have the Work Your Light oracle deck from Rebecca Campbell, and it's amazing. It's so beautiful, and I just love Rebecca. And now this morning I pulled a card for my holiday, because today it's Friday and tomorrow we're leaving. So I won't take my oracle deck with me, because we're staying at the camping and it's a little bit complicated. But I just pulled a card for the next 2 weeks, and it was all about belonging and creating home. And I think that this means focusing on my family and building a good relationship with my family now that I have a good relationship with myself. So this is what I'm going to do. I just want to encourage you to step out and show yourself fully, because you can't attract people that resonate with you if you don't show yourself fully, if you don't show this version of yourself, not a past version of yourself. And you can't attract people that resonate with you if you don't show your true self. You don't need to cover yourself. You don't need to show up as someone else. If you want to find your people, you just need to be yourself. It just seems to be simple, but it isn't, because our society has different standards. Every day, I just wake up and want to be more of me, because I just get excited to see what I'm capable of. because I just see how it's unfolding. It's just happening, and I just feel I'm living day by day, moment by moment. I just live a fuller life, a happier life, and I just can't wait to see what's coming for me. I just can't wait to live every single moment of my life, and I just wake up, and every day I'm so grateful that I have a new day to live. It's so good to be grateful for a new day that you get to be here, and I just want to live these days that I have at the fullest. I just want to live as myself, and I want to find the people that resonate with me, so I can make more people step into their power and be happy and live at their highest potential and at their highest frequency. And I just can't wait to awaken this planet and just show my light and help people discover their light. Oh my god, this episode is so good. I can't wait to release it, and it's just, I can't wait to see how it's all unfolding. So I just want to send you all the love and light so you can step more into your power every single day, so you can be yourself every moment of your life, and so you can wake up and say, I just want to create more of myself and be more of myself, because it just feels incredible. I just want to send you all the love and light so you can wake up and be grateful for this new day that you're living. And I'm just so excited for this journey and for this moment right now. So, sending you all the love and light that you need. See you next time.